peacefully as that of Edo State went. And I hope that, these two elections that come, one after the other, would be a turning point in our democracy and our electioneering process in Nigeria. All right, I've seen a couple of videos and pictures, some good, some not so savory. I just hope stuff is taken care of. So let's get down to the conversation this morning. Yeah, I had to play that song from Falz the Bad Guy because he was one of the ringleaders of the EndSARS protest in Lagos. Okay, remember, across the country, we've witnessed a huge, shall I call it, paradigm shift or a revolution in terms of young people coming out, demanding accountability from the leadership of the Nigerian police, especially with the, shall I say, notorious or controversial unit called SARS, which is an acronym for Special Anti-Robbery Squad. This conversation has been happening. All right, I think we had this conversation on Thursday, but yesterday we discovered that even the House of Assembly in Lagos, the National Assembly, we saw Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila come out to speak about this. We even saw the Deputy Governor of Lagos State come out to talk about it, and then we heard that yesterday evening, the IGP Muhammad Adamu yesterday evening briefed President Muhammadu Buhari on the ongoing SARS protest in Nigeria. We even saw CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera air it across. I literally saw it for myself, and the kind of language they used to refer to SARS was, well, you better just go and see it for yourself. Okay, so on the program this morning we are going to be x-raying this, but first off, let's take a look, let's take a listen to some of the EndSARS protests that happen across Nigeria, from Abuja to Owerri to Lagos to Benin City, to mention but a few. So we'll be taking some sound bites from the protesters, what transpired across the country, and then of course we will come down to the conversation properly. Let go.
Everybody back!
Because of my dreads, does that mean I'm a fraudster? Am I next to die? Because of my iPhone, does that mean that I'm a criminal? These questions and many more are what youth are asking. The point is, why are they killing us? I am paying my tax. My tax is what is paying your salary. We are paid to protect me. Why are you doing otherwise? Why are you the one sent to kill me? My tax is what is keeping you on the road. That is what is keeping food on your table. Why are you killing me?
And look at my hand. Look at the inscription on the cardboard. This is the question on everybody's mind. Am I next? The question is, am I the next person to die? As a student leader, I received several calls, I received several messages from my students telling me that SARS are harassing them, SARS are extorting them, SARS are killing them. As a student union president, I was coming down from LAG, SARS stopped me, they collected money from me. Despite the fact that I showed them my ID card as the student union president of my institution, they collected money from me. They told me if I did not give them money, they are going to kill me. Is that the kind of society we all want to live in? Is that the kind of future you want to create for the youth? We are the youth. You always call us the hope of the nation. You always call us the leader of the nation. Why then should you be killing us when we are young?
The Deputy Commissioner of Police and other senior police officers present here, we are conspicuous here this morning to vent our spleen against the brutality, the monstrosity and the animalistic conduct of some officers of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, Anti-Kidnapping Unit, Anti-Courtesan Unit, and other oppressive units in the command. The constitutional responsibility of the police is to maintain law and order, to detect crime, to protect lives and property, but not to be turned in our flesh. Today, our youth can no longer dress fine. Today, our youth can no longer drive big cars for fear of being molested by our youth, by the police. Our youth, our people are not even afraid of armed robbers. They are now afraid of the police that are supposed to maintain law and order. We are sick and tired.
I go by the name of Ike Chooks, winner of Brains Got Talent 2009, but I'm here in Nigeria to protest, to join this protest against the whole SARS movement. We are saying end SARS now because the system is not working. We know what they're doing on the road. They're not on the road to solve any crimes. They're on the road to take money from people. They're on the road to find who their next victim is going to be, who they're going to take to the station, who they're going to extort money from. I have friends my own friends have been kidnapped by SARS and taken to the cash point or the ATM to take money so that they can be released. Based on what crime? It's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Why are we having police on the road that are meant to protect us, but they're the ones giving us anguish and grief? You understand? So the system is not working, and we know that our leaders know. They've just been keeping quiet about it.
Yes, sir. And we have a joint stick in this country called Nigeria. Anybody you see here, whether he's wearing a red uniform, a black uniform, a camouflage, is first and foremost in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the biggest qualification for you to be a policeman, a soldier, a custom officer is that you must be in Nigeria. Yes. And so we are faced with a problem, and we are trying to address the problem. Let's try to respect ourselves, respect the fact that we are first of all brothers, we are first of all from the same community, we are first of all from the same territory. And so when we speak to each other, let's have that at the back of our minds, so that no matter what we do, no matter the anger, we don't lose focus of what is the major thing we are chasing. Let's remember to talk to each other with respect. Let's remember to talk to each other with decorum, because at the end of the day, allow me to Showore is a leader.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, that was a cross section of different protests across the country. I mean, that was a motley of protests from Owerri in Imo State, where a certain officer pulled his gun on people who were protesting and all that. I hear that he's been sanctioned by the Nigerian police right now. And then, of course, we listen to activists, a student union government president in Kwara State, who complained. I mean, he said it's also Owerri to Lagos to Kwara, that's Ilorin, and of course Lagos, Edo. You listen to Kola Edokpayi addressing the Edo State Police Command, and of course we listened to DCP Frank Mba trying to talk to protesters at the force headquarters in Abuja, and at the time, I mean, they shut him down. They said, "Look, man, we don't want to hear what you have to say. We want to talk to the IG." But why has the IG not come out to talk by himself? You know, it's the PRO that has been speaking. Well. It didn't end there. The politicians have gotten involved in this right now. You know, originally it was like something on the streets, celebrities, some of them coming out, but now we've seen the deputy governor of Lagos State come out to speak on this. Let's take a listen.
The police or the law enforcement agency must do their job. In doing that job, we cannot trample on the rights of other citizens. It's just not right. So our youths, because of their look, or because somebody is carrying a computer, you cannot say somebody is guilty because of his look or whatever he's carrying. So the police job is to arrest people and send them for prosecution if they do something wrong. So that tenet must be adhered to. That's the bottom line. SARS is a name given by an IG or whatever. So it's a special, it's against robbery. You understand? So we are not against police fighting robbery. No sane person can be against that. But we are saying do not unjustifiably hurt our children because of their look. So the message is clear. You cannot stop the job of police officers. They have a job to do in the society. But we are saying that whoever is responsible for maiming should be arrested and prosecuted. It sends a message that in doing your job, you cannot unjustifiably hurt another person. That's it.
So that was His Excellency Hamzat right there, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State speaking. I mean, you can hear him like, look, man, you cannot be doing your job and say because you're doing your job, you hurt other people. Look, the media has been awash with stories, all right, of brutality from one particular squad, one particular police squad called SARS. So little wonder this is happening right now. I think in the future, October 2020 will most probably go down in history as the year, as a month where youths across Nigeria decided to rise up, okay, and demand for what they believe in. But the PRO of the Nigerian police force had a lot to say about us. First off, he said there are two kinds of people who are protesting. The first set of people were the people who, you know, genuinely want the reform in the police, and then the second set of people are anything but. He said there are people who are protesting just for, in quotes, public or social media validation. Let's listen to him speak.
And I challenge you to do that study yourself also. You'll find out that there are different people who are motivated by different reasons calling for an end to SARS. The first and the most legitimate section or segment of those calling for SARS are those who are genuinely concerned about the professional misconduct being exhibited by some operatives from these tactical squads. These set of Nigerians have genuine cases, they have genuine concerns, they are angered by those infractions on the rights of Nigerians, and they are demanding for total change and overhaul. They want things to be properly done. They want SARS, they want the police leadership to do the right thing. We understand and we are in line with them. There is also another set of persons, another set of people who are also aiding and helping the call for end of SARS. These are people who are beneficiaries of criminal enterprise. Some of them probably are people who are receiving stolen goods, who are into organized crime such as arms smuggling, illicit arms movement, importation of drugs, and all other kind of crimes.
Okay.
That
Mr.
Go.
Okay, so yes, that was DCP Frank Ubah saying, look, man, there are two kinds of people here. That statement did not go down well with a cross-section of Nigerians. They felt like maybe the police are treating this with kid gloves. Maybe they do not understand how seriously people have been hurt by this particular body. Now, some celebrities, I must give kudos to many of them, were out in full force on the streets across Nigeria. I mean, we saw Fowls, we saw Runtown, we saw Tiwa Savage, we saw Rude Boy from the defunct P Square, we saw Mr. Macaroni, the Freaky, we saw Sydney Talker, Sydney Talker, yeah, of course, and a couple of Ike Chuks, to mention but a few. And so we saw many of them. And then Mr. Macaroni himself was very vehement and vociferous in his demand for SARS to be scrapped.
Since last night, what's the situation?
The situation has not changed. End SARS. That's what we are saying. That's why all of these people are here now. because we are tired. We are tired. The youth in Nigeria, we are saying enough is enough. We are saying we want to be heard. If all the youth in Nigeria die, who will be that future of tomorrow? I want to know. Who is that future of tomorrow that they always say? Who is the future? So now we are tired. Now we want to take responsibility. We have a government that is accountable to us. You cannot be watching while the SARS, white police officers that are supposed to be protecting our lives are killing us day by day, and we keep making noise about it. We keep making noise about it. The reason why I'm out here is because I'm scared. Tomorrow I could get a bullet in the air. My sister could get a bullet in the air. My friends could get a bullet in the air. Someone that I don't even know could get a bullet in the air. So we are tired. We are fed up. The government, since this thing started, we have not even heard anything. Someone should even say we are abreast of this situation. Let us know that our voices are being heard. We are tired. End SARS now. You've been here since yesterday.
92.7.
We have told you, speak for us. The laws that they